out of here.
Welcome to the show. We are live. This is the FOH Podcast. These are my people. Oh, they all down there. Whoops. There they are.
What up?
What's going on?
How y'all doing?
Well, everybody good over here, brother.
Oh, man, can't complain.
Oh,
We here.
Y'all know what today is, right? What tonight is about.
Firewater Friday.
It's Firewater
Yes,
Friday.
it
If you are new to the show, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay? We broadcast through YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, through Twitch. And we talk about all kinds of stuff. But tonight is different because traditionally this is the get down.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
sir.
have the relief for your cabin fever here in the pandemic, quarantined. If you've been like me, you know, I ain't really been, but a couple places once or twice. So this is my release. I'm not just gonna drink. We're gonna play some games, okay?
Yeah.
Let me pour my first shot.
Ooh, I can't see mine.
We've been through this tradition enough times for me to have collected 4 or 5 Patron bottles. Okay. I don't enjoy it.
Wow.
So I am going to try not to lose these games.
He enjoy
Uh-huh.
For the record,
Well,
Don't listen to that.
I think my best friend need to take a shot for wearing that bullshit he got on right now.
I think my best friend need to take a shot for wearing that bullshit. It's 2 of us in here. We go. You can get the fuck out of here.
And man, you get the fuck
colors
out
of
of here
my
twice.
background. DC in the building, damn it.
You know what I'm
DC on
saying?
mine.
You know how y'all gonna be some how y'all brothers gonna be from Cali and represent that bullshit?
Oh,
It's
here
okay
we
though.
go.
Here we go.
Here
with
we
that.
I
go.
love y'all anyway. Man, y'all my brothers from other mothers. I love y'all anyway.
Just so y'all know, I'm talking about less than 10 seconds before we went live.
Right.
This guy went and put his jersey on because he seen DJ Inch High jersey.
But
That's
that's
that
why we was
bullshit.
laughing when we
Oh,
came on.
That's that bullshit right there. Speaking of DC, okay, I don't have any footage, and if I did, I wouldn't show it anyway. But there's supposed to be a Million MAGA March. It's going down in America.
Mm.
I can't wait to
Man.
see how that turns out. I hope no one gets hurt, but chances are it's always going to be a car, a gun going to go off or something.
It's always something.
I was going to play a video of a rally that's going on right now that's a part of that. They're in a lot of different states, Ohio, Florida, you know, the march against the election and accusations of fraud. But that's not what we're talking about tonight. I'm just waiting for a few people to get in this chat so that they can join in on these games.
Yeah.
We can invite you as a guest on the show. We would like to do that. We do this every now and then on Firewater Fridays when people have free time and a bottle of choice. You don't have to have Patron. What you drinking down there, Big Luck? What's going to be your shot of the night? Gin and juice.
Oh, Grey Goose and orange juice. But I'm already done with one. I got another one in the refrigerator, you know.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I'm prepared. Yeah, I
All
got
right, well,
vodka and orange juice. I'm prepared.
We've got another tradition that we follow here on the FOH Podcast every night. Okay, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Pacific Standard Time at 9. We invite everybody in, you know. Everybody come on in, sit down, have yourself a drink,
See.
get comfortable, kick your shoes off, relax your feet, so that we can find someone who does not belong and throw them.
Fuck out of here.
That's what we do. I don't want to say it because I want to say it with conviction when it's time. Okay. So let's get into this story real quick. First of all, let me go to my notes so I get this right. All right, so DMX went on Talib Kweli's podcast, and he told a very emotional truth about when he was first introduced to crack. Right? Let me just get into the footage. This is deep, y'all. Man, that's so heavy right there. Especially after we've known DMX for years, you know, and have seen him go through these problems, these issues, you know, with crack, drug addiction, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy that when someone 15 years older than you, right? When you don't have the typical protections, right? That people often have, you know, parent, guardian, coaches, mentor. You don't have that. This is who you have, right? You don't have anybody else to turn to. You look up to this person, right? You get down with this person. And I don't know if they simply do not know any better or they're just sadistic, you know, done to them, whatever the case may be. It's just sad that we have people out here, you know, that have this effect. To the credit of DMX, with everything against him, what he did with the cards that he was dealt, very much a testament, right, to having demons, right, fighting these demons, and still being able to, you know, fulfill your dream, reach heights beyond the norm under those circumstances coming from that environment. Big luck. What you think about that, DMX talking about this this situation?
Well, it's a sad situation because I done seen my parents, you know, and certain family members go through that crack addiction, and it's no joke, bro. I think that dude who got him addicted to that, yeah, I think that dude who hooked him onto that is an animal, bro. Could prey on children, you know.
I don't know what's going on.
It's a shame, you know. But I seen what that addiction could do to people, bro. And it messes up lives, you know. I was in foster care, you know, and child care, you know what I'm saying, and child protective services behind that scenario, you know. So, you know, crack will destroy your family and destroy your livelihood. So yeah, it's a shame, you know. I feel bad for the dude, you know what I'm saying? And people been through a lot, you know, doing that. So I don't understand to the day why I see so many young people do drugs, bro, you know, when it comes to that, you know. So yeah, you know, and I'm no hypocrite, you know what I'm saying? You know, I smoke a little bit, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to, you know, the marijuana, you know what I'm saying? You know, but as far as a hard drug like crack or whatever, dude, that shit will fuck your life off. You know,
This
so
man
yeah.
almost
So
didn't even have
anybody who preys on children,
yeah.
yeah, anybody who preys on children, bro, you know, they hell should be a little bit different than normal hell. You know, honestly. You know, anybody who prey on children, dude, because that's our future. That's our future, dude. And you're fucking with our futures. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that's going to take care of when we're old, when we're feeble, when we're not able to do things ourselves. So, you know, so you fucking off a whole generation of youth, you know what I'm saying, who's supposed to take care of you when you get a certain age, you know. So I don't think people think about that,
right,
you know, but people need to start and trying to focus on their children a little bit more.
Check.
That's very real. It's very real. My apologies. I was having technical difficulties over here, so I couldn't hear you when you began.
Yeah,
DJ
because sometimes sometimes the interference comes from that star.
You talking about the dog star? What's that? What's that? You talking about Dallas Cowboys? If you don't,
Fuck out of here.
just testing it out. But on the real, it's a very sad thing. Anybody might be in the chat, no matter what network you're on, whether you're on Twitch or Twitter or YouTube, Facebook. We can read your comments. So the chat is open. Just throwing that out there. Usually the chat is very live, but a few people hit me and told me that they would not. They had to work. Okay. Either way. To those of you who do not understand what that means, right? To be 30 years old and be such a loser that you will use your influence on them, right? In a negative way, whether I don't know, I don't even have reasoning or rationale for such things, right? All I can say is we're about to enjoy ourselves. It's Firewater Friday, and you cannot enjoy this with us, so you must get the
Fuck out of here. Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you. I hear you very well. Loud and clear.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
It's a good night, y'all. I'm going to keep. I know we talk about urban news and hip hop culture here on the show. Okay. It's the general theme, among other things. We talk about, things as far as extraterrestrial phenomena,
Talk about
But
ET.
tonight is Firewater Friday, and we're drinking, and so we're gonna let's have a few rounds to kick off the night.
Man. Jeopardy, drinking Jeopardy.
Yes, I've got a few questions from my bag of Never Have I Ever. This almost guarantees a shot every round.
Uh-oh.
So if you're watching and
I don't have that much alcohol.
listen,
I don't have that much
you had a
alcohol.
bottle in the refrigerator, you're going to be using it.
There we go.
Tonight,
I do, but fucking around with you, I don't have enough.
Listen,
Well,
I'm trying my best to avoid it. So
I think I'm gonna get that boy to drink tonight.
eventually,
I'm gonna need you.
My question is gonna.
Eventually, you can use the chat for a lifeline. We're gonna get to that point.
Okay, sounds good.
Help you out, since usually what we have the guests do on the show is that they would bet on someone, okay, like celebrity hip hop squares or whatever. Either way, number one, never have I ever shoplifted. Take a shot if you have.
Okay, I gotta take a shot.
If I've never what?
That was a nice amount of hesitation you had going on there. Let's be honest, you guys. Let's be honest now.
Hey, I'm honest with mine, and I got caught.
Okay. He said, and he got caught. I remember one time my homie, I told him, don't do it. I said, I'm a Halloween baby. It's going to get you. I said, it ain't going to work around me. He said, I do it all the time. I said, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to just pay for everything. Don't do it. Okay? Yeah. You're going to get caught.
Right.
I'm telling you, I can see it. He said, okay, I'm not going to do it.
He did it anyway.
I'm rolling around, put groceries in the basket. And here he come handing me some gum. He said, "You want some gum?" If he watching, he know exactly what I'm talking about. I know he dying. He said, some gum? I said, "Yeah, I'll take some gum." And then I thought about it. I looked at him, and he had this smirk. He was walking off. He had this smirk on his face, like, "Yeah, you an accessory."
Oh, that's
This bastard then stole some gum. He came back again on another aisle, and he lifted up his shirt. He had cookie dough and bologna.
what the hell?
I said, "Bruh, go put it back. Just go put it back. You're not gonna." Long story short, we had a nice talk with the sheriffs, and even the security guard said, "Yeah, man, your homie, man, he do it all the time. When he come here, I had to run because he's so obvious. I gotta run."
That's
Wow.
Number two.
You gotta run.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, in my adolescence, I've been caught of thievery several times.
Okay.
You know, and not to be funny, bro. It was just for the fear, you know, just for the thrill of the chase. Honestly, when my fat ass could actually run. So, honestly, I used to always have money on me. You know what I'm saying? Some way, somehow. But it was just a thrill of like, why the fuck I gotta pay my money for this expensive ass bullshit? If it wasn't nothing but a magazine or a piece of fucking candy, being a kid, not knowing any better. You know, so I remember, nigga, I was going into the local drugstore, nigga, stealing Hot Wheels. And I thought I was getting away with some shit. Got the Hot Wheels home, and my grandmother whooped my ass. Boy, we know you was stealing them Hot Wheels. I didn't know that her friend was the manager of the store where I was stealing the Hot Wheels from. So he let me steal like $30 worth of Hot Wheels, my nigga. Get home, open them up, play with them, and everything else like that, nigga. And I caught a full-fledged professional ass whooping with an invoice.
I'm sure you did.
And that was my Christmas present too.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, nigga. I got snitched on by the store manager who knew my grandmother.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you mine. Okay, mine was all
I can laugh at the shit now.
Peer pressure. Mine was nothing but peer pressure. Bro.
You was with a group.
No, it was with one person.
Oh no.
Yeah, one person. He went in the liquor store. It was a corner store. We go in. He come out with candy all the time. Just all the time. He come out with candy. He's like, bro, you can get away with it. So we went in together. We stole a piece of candy. I think I stole about 2 pieces.
It was a candy store?
Yeah. No, it was a liquor store actually.
Oh, okay.
But you know, we were too little getting any liquor. So we still in chips and whatever we get our hands on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then so he said we went back to the store. My mom wanted some cigarettes. That's when you can get a note from your parents and get some cigarettes.
I remember my homeboys used to do that.
Yeah. Bro, I went in there for the second time and tried to steal that candy. Oh boy, grabbed my hand like, nope. I'm like, what? He's like, no. Where's the candy at? I'm like, what you talking about? He's like, I'll give you a chance to speak up. I was like, I ain't got no candy. He went right in my pocket, pulled the candy out. Like, shit. So he put me back in the store, handcuffed me to this damn basket that was chained up to the counter.
You got handcuffed?
I got handcuffed. Ooh, did not want to see my mama though.
Yeah, what kind of freaky shoplifting was you doing in handcuffs?
Hey, bro.
Shoot, they was locking me up. The fucking freaky show.
I don't know what it was that impressed upon me just not to do it. I don't know what it was. I never did it. I just never did it.
You know what I think it was, bro, on your behalf? You honestly want me to think what it was on your behalf?
What's that?
May I speak the truth?
Speak.
I have a lot of admiration and respect. I have a lot of admiration and respect for your parents, bro. Your pops is gangster with it. I think that, you know, some of his morals and values, you know what I'm saying, and your mama's morals and values is instilled in you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't work for all children, but you know what I'm saying, bro? We all have our issues. Yeah, you know, I think that, you know, having both of your parents around, bro, and even you will with your moms, you know, because I know your mom's is gangster too. You know what I'm saying? You know, he just turned out a little bit better. I just think mine was all luck. Honestly, that's why I choose the name Luck. I think it was just on my behalf. It was just a lot of luck involved, bro. A lot. I had a lot of outside influences that actually seen me and said, "This is not for you. Why are you doing this?" You know. So I've been blessed a lot. But when it comes to you two brothers right here, especially UP, yeah, your pops and your moms, like, stand up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Citizens, they deserve some applause, you know, and so does your mother, bro. Like, yeah, I salute to both of them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
For sure. For sure. I appreciate that. I do. I'm going to let them know.
Yeah, for real. Definitely.
Because I have no idea. You know, I know they were very, you know, they use guilt. That's how they used to teach.
We'll tell your mom that she. Yeah, whenever I tell your mom she cooking for Thanksgiving, I'm coming over.
When I used to get into some shit, they'd just look at me and be like, and just walk off. I didn't get a spanking, a whooping, or nothing.
Damn.
I felt terrible. Damn. They looked at me like, they ain't nothing. Either way. Number 2. I do that too with my son. It works. Never have I ever hitchhiked. Man, if you're just joining in the show, it's Firewater Friday. We are here Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Join in.
The FOH Podcast. Jump in the chat. If you want to join us on the show, let us know in the chat. I'll send you the link. Right now, we are running round 2 of shots. They alleviate your cabin fever during the quarantine. Okay, that's my excuse. Never have I ever hitchhiked. I asked the panel. Okay, no shots there.
No,
I
did.
Never have I ever did. Can you say that again? Can you say that again, sir?
Never have I ever hitchhiked.
Hitchhike?
Yeah, I you know.
I did it. I'm going to tell you how it happened real quick. I was in Compton. It was nighttime.
Oh, shit. At all places.
I was right there before Centennial.
Right there, Central.
We was on foot. And we sat at the bus stop.
Oh, no.
I don't take the bus, so I didn't know what the hell I was.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We on the bus stop. This shit crazy. I ain't thought about this since back then. So let me tell you. Me, the homie JB, and the homie Glenda that I know since I was 4. We sit at the bus stop. You know, we probably about 17, I'm going to say. 17.
Right.
And this car pull up. It's night. It's all the way night. It's 10:30, 11, something like that. Buses probably wasn't even running. We don't know no better. I didn't. Car pull up. Big hoopty. Big, long, floating. You know, one of them. Long front back seat. I don't even know what kind of car it was. But either way.
The front end was wrecked and the door had bullet wounds in it.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It was night. On the inside, I was holding the roof up. It was sitting on my head. Either way, he pull up. He like, yo, y'all need a ride? We like,
oh shit.
He like, I think y'all need a ride. We was like, you think so? I looked around a little bit and I just, okay. It was a terrible decision. Terrible. Once again, maybe a little bit of luck is what we had that night. But honestly, it was a very quiet ride. He just floated. He never said anything else to us. He was an older gentleman, probably at that time, he might have been about 40. He probably was just one of those dudes that was just kind of like, you know, he knows something bad could happen to us. And we look oblivious.
Right. Yeah, he probably saved your life that night. Or he offered. He was trying to figure out which one of y'all he was going to try to offer candy to.
You burnt. I set myself up for it, but you still burnt.
No.
I don't care what you
Man, I'm sorry. No. On real shit though, bro. On real shit. He probably saved your life that night.
Sent you an else's gun though. Sent you an else's gun on waiting on a damn bus.
Look. He probably saved your life that night.
I'm pretty
sure. They don't even realize it.
It was one of them things.
Because that area you was in at that time, at your age, bro. Yeah, that area you was in at that time was some bullshit, bro, to be on the bus stop.
Yeah. The thing about that part of Compton is I hadn't been there probably at that time, maybe 10 years. I don't know. Because I was actually born in that area. But I hadn't been there in a long time.
Yeah.
And we was chasing girls. Chasing girls.
That was the wrong time.
That chase must have been over a long time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Look, I done lost plenty of homies behind the setup game. I know I was a fool back then too. Got myself caught up in some situations where my black ass shouldn't have been there. Like, how the fuck did I get in this situation? And that's with no fear. Go to anybody's hood. If she was cute, and where you stay at? Oh, I'll stay in Shoot You Die hood. Oh, well, nigga, I'm going over here, nigga. I'm coming to see you.
You lost
like
a lot
a
of people.
Dumbass.
I agree. I lost a lot of people that way.
Yeah, so even now, trying to, may want to see somebody that I'm liking or whatever. And they tell me, I stay over here in Alaska hood. Yeah, well, I'll meet you halfway somewhere. I'm not going to Alaska hood, nigga. Alaska hood, nigga, they'll freeze you to death over there. Like, I'm cool. Like, So, yeah.
Speaking of young people and bad decisions, the young people of today have a different issue that they deal with. San Antonio rapper Rex Got Bands was reportedly robbed and shot in his hometown. Here's the aftermath.
You're selling them shoes? Yes, sir. Okay. Some designer shoes. Okay. Apply as much pressure as you can. Let me see. I'm trying. You got one in his arm, one in his rib, and one on his side. Can you please get an ambulance?
Whoa.
That's pretty much the result nowadays of dealing with that culture of, kind of like Post Malone got away with it the way he did it. However he did it, he slid through. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he was inducted in all the way in, and he got out. We all saw how that happened. So for others, it may be different. I remember Denzel Washington saying, if I told you everything I did to get where I am, every audition I went to, how I was, how I act, who I called back, who I didn't, if I told you every path I took and you took it and followed it to the T, you would not end up where I am. That's my story. So everybody's journey is going to be different regardless. And for a lot of people, that is usually going to be the result, because that is the climate of the youth in rap music right now.
Yes.
You thugging and all that, but you're not really, but on the music you are. And so he said he was out there selling shoes. I feel bad for him that he, obviously is oblivious and unaware that you can't always imitate a certain thing without the actual real live kind of result that happens when others who actually are living in those environments under those conditions and they fall to those things, you know, even worse. He's fortunate to only have been shot. He could have been shot and died.
Mm-hmm.
And all he is you
Yeah.
just want to be like the other rappers on Instagram, on TV.
Watching too much TV.
Well, we all from the old school, so I feel like if you act a certain way, you're going to be tested. You know, somebody going to test the waters. They're going to test your character. You know, they're going to see if you that stand-up dude or if you that gangster like you so-called say you are, or whatever the case may be. You're going to be tested. I'm sorry. You know, I done seen it too many times. I done been tested myself on a couple of occasions growing up. People are going to test your character to see what you're about, you know. And I remember I was watching this documentary, and this dude named Skip, an ex-blood dude from 20, said he would pull up into a gas station that him and his enemies would share the gas station. And he said if he's a wolf and the other guy's a wolf, they need to come to common ground and see how they can get out that situation so they won't kill each other, you know. But he said if you're a pork chop and, you know, and he see that you're a pork chop and he's a wolf, he's going to say, thank you for letting me pump my gas, pork chop, and go about his way. Conclusion to that story in that situation is you need to conduct yourself and carry yourself in a manner which when you get approached, you need to know how to get yourself out of that situation. Plain and simple as that. But if you act gangster and think you're a gangster, somebody who's real and infinite hungry is going to test you, because guess what? They feel like they got nothing to lose. So they're going to test you. And, you know, I've been set up and robbed by you know, somebody I thought was my homie, and I just chopped it up to the street. I did. I chopped it up to the game because I shouldn't have been my ass in that situation anyway. A person who never really get caught slipping got caught slipping. So you chop that shit up to the game, and you just have to, you know what I'm saying, reinvent yourself and go about it a different way. But if you trying to be a rapper, you trying to be famous, you walking around here with a bunch of shit on, and you got no fucking security, that's your dumb ass fault. That's your fault. How you walking around with $250,000 worth of jewelry on and don't have some fucking security? You know, you know, a lot of people lost their lives behind that, trying to be that solo gangster.
It's a sad thing.
Guess what? Yes. But this the thing, P, honestly, and I'm going to say this before you get to the next subject. Real shit. When niggas gangbang, niggas go to their hood and say, nigga, I've been jumped. They go get a bunch of niggas. So even gangbangers, nigga, have a form of security.
This is what I have
gangbangers and gangsters.
I agree.
I'm from South Central, man, in commotion, miscommunication, people full of emotions. My environment's full of rapid firing. You should not be admiring my devotion, my devotion, my devotion. You should not be admiring my devotion.
I think artists need to send that message more often. You can tell your story without inviting everybody into what seems to be your nightmare. And so we moving on, y'all.
Real shit.
It's Firewater Friday.
Yes, sir.
If you are at home and you have a shot.
I've been sneaking a couple of shots, so I think I'm gonna hit it.
Okay, well, hold on.
Man, I done drunk this whole thing already. Like, you guys are late.
Never have I ever been.
Music Jeopardy, y'all. Music Jeopardy's going down.
Okay.
Music Jeopardy.
We're going to get to some of yours, DJ Inchai. This is my last one for right now.
Go ahead, brother.
Never have I ever been electrocuted.
Oh, no.
No, I have.
I have.
Everybody been electrocuted.
I have.
Never have I ever gotten stitches.
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
Everybody got stitches. Okay. Never have I ever gone hunting.
Yeah, I have.
Big luck.
You didn't let him finish.
I'm finished.
Yeah.
Never have I ever gone
I didn't hear what you said. We'll cut you off.
Oh, hunting. Have you ever been hunting?
Never ever go home.
Hunting.
Have you been hunting?
Yes, I have.
Well, damn.
Never
have I ever been arrested.
Never.
Yeah, I've been arrested. Now, have I stayed in jail?
I
No,
didn't
but
ask
arrested,
all that.
yes.
Have you ever been arrested?
I didn't ask all of that.
Yeah.
They can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Hey, y'all remember the other episode? If you want to get into the details, we talked about. Matter of fact, before I get into that, DJ N-High, could you hit us with one of your trivia questions for Firewater Friday?
For sure.
I'm feeling a little thirsty.
Here we go. Here's the question. Listen closely. Who is this legendary Memphis rap group? That won an Academy Award for Best Original Song in 2006.
I know that one.
3-6 Mafia.
Well,
he said it already, so even if I didn't know it.
I'm gonna take a drink for you on that one. That was
We all knew that one.
And the only reason I know that because Eminem won that shit first. Mm-hmm. Then they gave it to some niggas who embarrassed themselves, and they canceled that. They had canceled that nomination, and nobody's won it since.
Right. I got one more.
Okay.
Which groups with an S, plural, comprise the Native Tongues collection of artists? 3 groups.
Oh, which one?
No, 3 groups.
Oh, Native Tongues, right?
Which groups?
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, easy. That's easy. That's De La Soul. That's is De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, and fuck, almost got it. It's on the because Queen Latifah, Moni Love. I mean, and it's
Come on,
one more. I can't. Oh, Leaders of the New School.
You were doing so good, bro.
Leaders of the New School.
Jungle Brothers.
Jungle Brothers, yeah. Well, fuck you.
You did good, bro. You did good, though. I was expecting.
Yeah, my brain malfunction.
I'm trying. I need to bring a couple people on.
All about the Jungle Brothers.
So while I'm working on that, I'm gonna give y'all this. Oh yeah.
Here you go. Oh yeah.
Hold on, because I want to introduce this properly. Let me check the chat, make sure. Okay. All right. Oh man. Oh, before I get into that, it's a celebration, real quick.
What?
Yeah. I almost forgot. And this can be a question. So for everybody that's following the show and you're participating in Firewater Friday, here's also a good question for you. If you get it wrong or you don't know the answer, take the shot. Okay. 23 years ago. That means you got to be at least, no, I'm just playing. A group out of Virginia, a duo, you might say. Very short-lived. A producer and a rapper. They dropped an album. It definitely went platinum. Who dropped this album? Famous duo.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, well, okay. I'm gonna go with Talib Kweli and DJ High Tech.
DJ Inch High? I'll give you a hint. You can change your answer, Big Luck, if you want to. You may risk losing if you have the right answer. Just so you know. A lot of dope artists out of Virginia also followed with this duo into kind of a major mega kind of group that really reigned in the industry for a minute.
Oh, never mind. You know what? I'll take it back. You're right. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with Timbaland and Magoo.
DJ Inch High. Luck has changed his answer. Y'all work on that. I'm gonna work on these people on this show.
I'm gonna go with Pusha T.
Nah, because you remember he said producer and rapper.
Okay, producer and rapper. Okay.
So if he said producer and rapper, you got to think about it, dude. Who's the group that came out of Virginia? All those people, Missy, you know what I'm saying? You know, Timberland, you know, Magoo, Genuine, all these people basically came out of VA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. That was it. Well, shoot.
Ding, ding, ding. Time is up.
I'm saying the Neptunes.
Neptunes. Big Luck, what was your answer?
I'm gonna say Timberland.
And a round of applause because the man down there is correct.
Shot.
Yep. Shot for DJ Inch High.
I don't mind. I'm the shot man.
He don't want to give you the applause, Big Luck, because you have defeated him.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
I'll give you the applause, bro. I'll double it up.
A lot of dope artists followed. Big Luck talked about it. Definitely Missy, Aaliyah. How about a little taste?
I dream about Nia Longo, make all the Luciano and girls with condo, Chanel with Gaetano. Girl, my persona, I share like Sonny Bono. Black and white keys, lay girls on my piano. Me, Missy, and Timbo, rap at any tempo. Huckleberry fan, Magoo, the South Pimple. Caught up in my lingo, B9, girl, I'm bingo. Help, I see a beetle, cool out, that's only Ringo. Missy sang a jangle as I commence the tango. Genuine riding on a pony, put money in the middle. Check the riddle, got your girl pants hot a little. Thinking that she died when you only just a nickel. Take a tickle, cause your man pickle green and ridiculous. Nagging 2-0 from down south and Hickle. Black house shoes, my cane go to match. Pimp crap game, take all your scratch.
Keep it up.
Yeah. Those used to be my jams back in the day.
Hey, that was banging back then, boy.
Tell me about it. Timberland had it going on, though.
Yeah. Damn.
He had it popping, for real. Especially in the clubs, he had it popping.
I think he definitely changed pop forever because they definitely were influenced by his style of music and beats.
Right.
Influence. They just stole it. They took it.
Missy was my girl, though.
Missy was very special.
Very.
Firewater Friday, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to the FOH Podcast. We have already thrown people out. If you were just now tuning in, you missed it. But every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we are here. You will find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, trying to alleviate your cabin fever.
Come on, join in on the conversation if you want to. We'll bring you in.
We going in. You know,
No
I don't know
doubt.
how to put this. Hey, look, never talk down on people when you once was the person that you talking down on. I don't give a fuck what the scenario is, ever. And I'm talking about guys that come from the streets, not ones that say they did. Bro, I don't care how far I get in life, bro. I would never look down on anybody in the streets or anything they ever do in the streets because I understand the laws and lifestyle that come with it. And when you understand shit like that, a lot of things you're not supposed to talk about. You're not. I'm just saying. And some people call it ain't growth, it ain't this. Niggas know what they signed up for.
that was Waka Flocka talking to T.I. In case you didn't know, episode 11, I think we talked about that, and
Yeah.
go back and watch the episode if you want to hear more. But that was Waka Flocka's response, basically to T.I. when T.I. was saying certain things about the excellence, black excellence in Atlanta, and not serving your beefs in Atlanta, and people thought it was insensitive for T.I. to say those things. T.I. said that wasn't what he was talking about. He said people jumped the gun. I don't know, but
Well,
it's just too much chaos.
yeah, I hate to say it, bro. And look, on this podcast, when we say it, we mean it. You know, so I mean, you shouldn't say shit and then retract it. You see what I'm saying? You should just stick to your guns and just, you know, if you said it, you said it. Plain and simple as that. People gonna criticize you no matter what. Big, small, tall, short, breath stink, breath don't stink. People are always gonna have some shit to say, and everybody gonna have their 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? So when you say something, don't retract that shit. Be a man and just stick up to it. You know, plain and simple as that.
Simple as that, y'all.
Simple as that. I mean,
And so let's pull it up. I'm tripping. Here's Trippy Timelines. This is the segment where ultimately we talk about what's going on in social media. I mean, what's popping on your timeline. Sometimes it's just 100 posts about the same thing, different posts, but it's about the same thing. For my timeline, this today, a lot of fans only chatter. I don't know anything about it. I'm not in the fans only. You know, I hear about it. You know, they say Meek Mill was excited that Who just joined a fans only and started an account. If you can name that one, you don't have to take a shot. Who is she?
I might take a shot.
Oh, it's a big ass fight going on outside of my house.
Well,
You need to go videotape that.
Nope.
no, you don't.
Stay your ass right there.
No, I'm gonna need you to
Stay your
stay
ass right
forward.
there. Stay your ass right there.
You know, the only reason I say that because knowing you, my nigga, you be the motherfucker to catch the bullet.
Right.
That's why I do not interfere. You know what
I
I'm
was just
saying?
bullshitting. Damn, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stop trying to apply peer pressure, my nigga.
Who can answer the question?
What was the question again?
Big Luck, what was the question?
He don't know.
I was talking about fans only accounts. Who was the woman that had sparked Meek Mill's interest and it was really popular on social media? And she eventually was like, you know, she responded with, "Oh, okay, well, why don't we just date?"
Yeah, I don't know, bro, because that sound like a plan for failure.
Sounds like everybody needs to take a shot.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
I don't know who it is though.
You don't know who the Brat sister is?
No.
No.
You don't know the woman who was in Players Club?
What, Diamond?
Yes.
I didn't know that was her sister. Well, I didn't know they were
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that was her sister.
Yes, that is the Brat sister. Lisa Ray.
What? No, that's not Lisa Ray. That's not Lisa Ray, bro.
No, it's not.
Because if you talking about Diamond, one thing I said, though, Diamond had ass.
Man. Still got it.
That's the reason why she was doing a fans only account and, you know, sparked Meek Mill's interest.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember that shit. Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Hey, I'm
bro,
drinking,
honestly,
bro. I've been drinking.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I got too many issues, problems, and hang-ups worrying about my own crew. I don't have time to worry about the next man and what ass he's infatuated with, to be honest with you. So,
well, for the record, her name is Lisa Ray. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
Hey. All I can say is, whew, she's fine.
yeah,
Take a shot, man. Take a shot. Take an extra shot because you got the name wrong.
You're right. Well, like I said, I don't have time, so I'm going to
Shout
take
out to
20
Lil
shots.
Kim, y'all. Her album Hardcore turns 24 years today.
Classic album. I still bump it.
Whoa.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is a classic album. She definitely broke barriers. I wish I could bring my sister on here. We were both big fans of Lil Kim. She rap, she get down, and that was her influence. Just the other day, we talked about mandates with the COVID-19 virus, right? And I kind of gave my input on what I thought it would mean and what it would be. Okay. People talking about, oh, they gonna force everybody to get vaccines. Look, I don't want to get back into that conversation. I talked about it on the last episode 12. Go and listen to it or watch it. But ultimately, what I had laid out, what that would sound like or what it would look like, a mandatory vaccine, it's actually being put in place. So today, Ticketmaster announced that ultimately you will not be able to get tickets for a concert or a large game or whatever it might be. And I talked about that. I said that's probably what it would be in a free state, in a free country, where they cannot tackle you and force you to have the vaccination. It will probably come in the form of not being able to get into a sports event without showing proof of vaccination. And so Ticketmaster started it today. They kicked it off.
Sure did.
You will not be able to get tickets without your vaccination.
Well, let's see how long that lasts. Let's see how much money they actually make doing that. You know, because you got some people out there that say, you can't force me to do that shit. Fuck it. I mean, you ain't gonna get my money. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we'll see how that turned out too, where there's gonna be a battle of the finances.
Mm-hmm. And that, I think, is the reason why now healthcare providers are second in line behind Ticketmaster to move forward that agenda. So your healthcare provider, look for that. That's going to be next. They're going to be contacting you, letting you know that your healthcare will be at risk if you do not get the vaccination.
They will cancel your insurance.
Jump in the chat, y'all, if you're watching the show. If you want to join us on the show, I will send you the link. We're going to get into a little segment. Call flag on the play. Flag on the play, y'all. Here we go. Blow the whistle. So, Atlanta's 24 years young Summer Walker, singer-songwriter, signed to Love Renaissance and Interscope Records, says R&B is better than hip hop in 2020. She says to her, because the genre can get super shallow and repetitive nowadays. She said, or there's the whole mumble rap trend where you don't even know what they're saying. We're really opening up, getting deeper, and that's good. Listen, I call a flag on that play, and I agree with the idea where she's coming from. But the reason why I call that flag is because to me, 98% of this 2020 hip hop that she might be referring to is actually like horrible R&B, for the most part. Everyone's singing. Am I lying? Is everyone not singing?
Yeah, no, you're not. No, everybody's singing.
I'm not saying that their music is terrible. That's not at all what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, if you were to say, compare Roddy Ricch, who's a rapper, right? But he sings. He sings. If you were to compare Roddy Ricch to Chris Brown, speaking of vocals, he pales in comparison. His singing would be considered terrible. It sounds good for what he does. To me, that's the reason why I think it should be considered like a subgenre, because it's not rap. They're singing. The top rap artists are all singing. Even like people who come in, they hip hop, pop / country, like Lil Nas X. Like, you couldn't compare him. He's not rapping. He's singing. You couldn't compare him to like Chico the Barge or some shit. His vocals are trash compared to an R&B singer, but he's singing. This is a subgenre of R&B, in my opinion. If you were to take like Rod Wave is a beast, right? This dude's videos are very reminiscent of the storytelling era of hip hop, right? But he's singing. He isn't rapping. He's singing on every song, and he does it very well. In my opinion, I think he has a great voice, and he carries the tune properly, right? And he does his thing, and he's very creative, and it's real. However, if you were to compare Rod Wave to Brian McKnight, what level of singer would Rod Wave be? He would be a terrible singer in comparison to a Brian McKnight. And so I consider that to be a subgenre of R&B that she would be referring to, and not that R&B has now overtaken hip hop, because now it makes sense. And mumble rap is really mumble singing. What do y'all think? Flag on the play.
Well, it's mumble singing, and my whole thing is, singing is opening your mouth, getting the words out, pronouncing the words, not mumbling. Open your freaking mouth and talk, sing, do whatever you do. But I don't know what's wrong with these rappers today as far as the mumble rap is concerned. The only thing that gets them over is the beat. That's the only thing getting them over. All that mumbling shit is whatever. At least that's my opinion.
Get down on the floor, just so y'all know, What's going on here? It's going on.
It's going on, huh? Wow. Careful up there. But I'm through.
Be careful. Honestly, before I say my piece, I've heard some great underground songs by artists, like Prophet featuring R. Kelly, dope song. You know what I'm saying? Underland by Prophet, dope song.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying?
One of my favorites.
Baby, Don't You Ever Change by Prophet, dope song. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's fucking singing. And he's one of the dopest rappers ever, but this nigga had to prove a point. And he proved it. Like, you know, this dude is a beast. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to go there and if you want to take a footnote on how to do it, you need to check out some of this dude shit. You know what I'm saying? And take notes.
T-Pain was a rap singer early in his career, and I thought that he did very well with singing. The auto-tune made it a little controversial, but then he did a lot of acapella live performances without it. And, you know, in that sense, that's the reason why I'm just saying, in my opinion, I think there should be a subgenre so that hip-hop isn't marginalized by artists who don't do rhythm and poetry. Just like, you know, I went to my bitch house, you know, and I don't know what they're doing, but you know, some of it is fire, some of it is flame, some of it is trash. Not only because they can't sing,
well, the first
it's trash.
Well, the first mumbler ever, if anybody old school know their cartoons, was Fat Albert Mushmouth. He was the first mumbler.
Flag on the flag. What's the name? Ryan Leslie had an R&B song, and he rapped too. He rapped in R&B, but he had a song called Gibberish, and he literally mumbled the entire song. It's a good song.
Wow.
But he intentionally said no words. But it was good. You should go and check it out.
What? Well, if you want to go there, JJ Fad, Supersonic, at the very end. She was the first mumble rapper ever to do it, if you really want to go there.
There you go. History. Hey, y'all. Flag on the play.
Major hip hop culture.
Blow the whistle.
And anything y'all stole that mumble shit from JJ Fad.
I thought this was something to blow the whistle on.
Give them credit.
Forbes
magazine.
Juice WRLD lands at number 7 on Forbes 2020 highest paid dead celebrities list. That's a sad win. I don't know why do have this category?
Right.
Think about
why would you even put that out there like that? Let that man rest in peace. Fuck.
It's kind of like, to me, I feel like maybe I'm taking personal offense to it because I feel like people are going. I've heard young people. I talk to young people all the time. A lot of them are no longer with us, and a lot of them ain't never getting out of jail. And I have heard that generation tell me time and time again things that make me feel like if you can be successful or even more successful dead, then that's the goal. Because ultimately, a lot of people feel like they're not going to live anyway. And we talked about that on the other episode about how young people, especially coming from where we come from, and we even might have had those same feelings. At a certain age, it's kind of like life is very fickle and invaluable at some time. You know, it's kind of a teenager thing anyway to be very rebellious, and it's not even like a black culture thing. It's kind of a youth thing. We talked about how the youth often go to war and the reason why they have to be so young oftentimes, and even rebels, they use children and how it works better with them since they're so impressionable, but also because naturally we go through these phases, right? And that's even the time where indigenous people would have the rites of passage and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Where you go and you wrestle the saber-toothed tiger or some shit. I don't know. Whatever it is, it all happens in the youth, these very dangerous things. And you have this kind of, you don't have the value. You don't put the value. You don't have that risk assessment where it's like, I don't want to lose this.
Yeah.
I don't want to die and leave my kids without me. And so a lot of them kind of pick up this idea that, well, I will die, but my records will be gigantic, and so my kids will be straight. And that's the rationale. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I don't like that Forbes has that category where it kind of, hey, look, even though he's dead, he's more popular than he was alive. I don't like that shit. I don't like it one bit. I don't like the proliferation of death and good.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I think they should be ashamed of themselves. And on that note,
should be.
it's Firewater Friday.
Yes. Bring it up.
And we want to uplift. I just have to get that off of my chest. And so we will continue with the game.
No doubt.
If you are playing along at home, we're doing some shots. I'm trying not
Another question? Want another question?
to. DJ Inch High has some trivia.
Hey, I got an easy one for you.
Make sure y'all in the chat, man. Let us know if you got an answer for some of this stuff.
This
Or not.
should be very easy for anybody.
Okay, very easy. Come on, DJ.
This rapper was born Old Jackson and has moved on from his days in NWA to star in movies such as Barbershop 2002 and
You
Are
already
We
gave
Ready
away the answer.
2005. What is his stage name?
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Oh, Ice
You said it?
O'Shea Jackson Q.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
That was too easy.
Not too easy. And you gave it away.
Yeah, it's too easy.
Okay.
And you gave
now
it
here's a
away.
hard one. Here's a hard one for you.
Okay. Challenge me.
Kanye West met me at the front door and said, I remember having to take the dollar cab coming home real late at night. I said, dollar cab. What was my ride to the hip hop?
Okay.
I don't know. I took the taxi with a choice.
Was it a car?
What would you? It's certain kind of transportation. I'll give you that.
Uber.
You gotta say something else. What's
It
another
wasn't
word
a
for it?
taxi cab. Then it was the
Gypsy
train?
cab.
He took the train.
Public transportation.
Public transportation. Okay, well, okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
So did
well
our
we all
answer
rode the
count?
rough, tough, and dangerous back in the day.
Pat, Alex, did we pass?
That's too damn easy.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk about this one then, y'all.
Go ahead.
Hold your shot. We already over our time, and I would like to say
We're in the after party stage right
Welcome.
about now.
to After Hours with the FOH Podcast.
Well,
We don't often do this, but when we do, it's good times. Fans only. This is not a fans only.
Woo-woo.
No, I'm just messing with you. I would never sell my body. Either way, fans only. Who just recently came to fans only that the women will ultimately find out that he is not going to be doing fans only things that you imagine, but he's probably going to be painting ghosts and monsters in his garage on his fans only, doing handstands and dancing.
what the
Who is
fuck?
it?
All right, that's my cue. That's my cue.
Who is it? Who's coming to fans only and knows better than to do what fans only accounts do? Male R&B singer.
Male R&B.
I don't know, bro.
Male R&B.
If you don't know,
Male,
take a shot.
Oh man.
This nigga. Okay, look.
He not. Could it be Beyonce?
I said male R&B singer. If you
Oh,
don't take
my
3
bad.
shots for that answer,
My bad. My drink is just bothering me.
it's Chris
Look,
Brown.
first of all,
CB?
It's
did
Chris
you blend a
Brown.
magical fruit?
Come on.
I don't know what's
First
up
of
with
all, my
fans
nigga,
only.
don't this nigga got enough money?
He's just doing it because he's bored on quarantine like everybody else. I believe that Tiger probably talked him into it because apparently Tiger's really got that thing popping on there in that genre. But he has parties, I think, his fans only. Can y'all imagine, like in the 90s or the early 2000s, if the fans only thing existed? Ain't it weird?
Yeah, that would be really.
Like, can you imagine what artists in the 90s and the early 2000s would have been on the fans only? I don't know. That seems like it would bring out all the creeps. Like R. Kelly would have had the biggest fans only ever. Either way, not to say that he's a creep. I'm just saying.
Allegedly.
Mike Tyson. That he used a prosthetic penis and baby urine to pass drug tests. It's all in the news.
And your point is he's Mike Tyson.
He didn't use performance-enhancing drugs. He used cocaine, he said, and marijuana. So I don't know if either of those two helped him or debilitated him, and everybody should be ashamed that they got beat up by somebody on weed cocaine. I don't know.
Well, just like I said, Mike is a great man when it comes to the boxing world.
Yes.
The man is trying to get himself back in shape. Well, he actually did. I mean, so you know what? Everybody has their demons, man. So
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, So it makes mistakes. So he used the fake penis and baby urine. Oh well. You know
I
what
thought
I'm
it was
saying?
kind of funny because
Look,
a lot of people do. Just shows how human he is.
Yeah, exactly. And that's actually pretty smart. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you could use a fake dick and baby urine and pass a drug test. You just probably got caught. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you could get away with that.
I remember me and my homeboy way back in
So
the
if
day.
I ever have a child, look, if I ever decide to have another child, I'm gonna lie and say it's not my baby. It was the fake penis and the prosthetic sperm. That's what it was. That's what it was.
That's a good one. I ain't never heard of that one. Actually, somebody stealing some. Never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that subject.
Yeah, exactly. Let's not even scratch the surface of that.
So Tiger once again is in the news, y'all, for outstanding billage.
Outstanding what?
I mean, who cares, man? I mean, damn, these people rich. He just don't want to pay. Maybe don't want to put nothing on it.
Outstanding.
Well, look,
He owes
I don't have time to hear about rich people problems.
in unpaid rent. Other damages, $32,000 in $28,000 for gouges to the white oak flooring. Oh no. In addition, the suit claims he needs to pay $15,500 for issues with the marble flooring and counters, and close to $103,000 for the damaged wallpaper and mural. Now, why would you offer
This
these
kill me though?
to
First
a
of all,
man
that's
who
kind of high.
Why would he damage the shit?
First of all, that's high as fuck. Two, why the fuck, if you're a millionaire, bro, if you could afford to pay all this, why the fuck you just don't buy a fucking house?
Exactly.
Fucking house, bro. Does that make any fucking sense? Buy a fucking house. Man, you give me that kind of money, bro. I ain't renting shit. I'm buying a fucking house. What the fuck is wrong with people?
That's stupid shit, right?
Man, I don't even want to talk about this shit no more, dude. That shit irritates the fuck out of me, bro. Like, come on, bro. You got all this fucking money to buy a fucking house.
And he
supposedly you got all this money. You can pay $500,000 for a fucking chain and chains for your fucking crew, which probably total out to about a fucking $1 million, bro. Buy a fucking house. Fuck up your own house.
Dumbass. Fuck out of here with that.
That's some dumb shit, bro. Fuck out of here with that, man.
And so on that note, to those of you who have been watching the show, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the bell. Bing, bing, bing. Subscribe.
Bing, bing.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We do not always have a shot,
but we got.
But we have one tonight.
Fridays. We enjoy ourselves, and you can enjoy yourself as well. We invite you to come on the show. I had a few guests, but I was not able to get in contact with them. Maybe it was the chats. I don't know.
It's profit.
Watch out, I'll start popping. But we out of here, y'all. I'm really glad that you guys watched the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Monday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same place. And we're on it, man. We've got to get out of here. And therefore, so do you. Get thee.
Fuck out of here.